episode 1.
Oh,
0.
no.
7. 8. I'm down to dunk. You can find us on The Athletic and anywhere else you subscribe to your podcast. Go to theathletic.com/down to dunk and get The Athletic for half off. I'm Luke. This morning by Andrew.
I gotta say, I'm just fired up to be here today. It's pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. Woo!
Slam through.
And Jay.
It's Jay.
Well, guys.
It's good to see you all.
It's great to see you in person. Speaking of in person, Monday.
We're going to see all of you in person.
All of you.
All of you.
Every single one of you that's listening
all
to
the
this.
dunkers.
Yeah, it's gonna be a super fun time. Our few little instructions for the pre-game podcast that will be at the Tap House across the street from the arena
At the Omni.
at the Omni.
If you're not-
Walkable.
Walkable.
Easily walkable.
It embarrassing if you don't walk it.
Yeah.
Actually.
You could get a scooter.
You'd scoot literally like 80 feet.
You'd spend more time walking to find the scooter than you would walking to
Yes.
the place.
Yeah. Don't scoot.
Right across from Scissortail
Just
Park.
walk. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great. It's going to be awesome. Limited space in there. I think we'll have space for everybody that has a ticket, but you're going to have to share a table with somebody you don't know.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
building community.
we're,
Down to Dunk
we're
podcast.
all family here with the Down to Dunkers. So just make room is all I'll say. Make room.
Are they gonna have do you know if they're gonna have the doors open if it's nice enough? There's some patio seats.
Yeah,
too.
they will if it's nice enough.
Yeah.
However, you never know.
I know. Let me look at
Oh man,
look
what's
at-
the weather on Monday?
Let me
night?
look at the weather outside is frightful.
What time does
High of 70, low of 43.
Oh, that'll be perfect.
Could be great.
Wear a jacket.
Light jacket.
Light jacket,
I would wear a full jacket.
long sleeve.
It's good. By the time we get there, it's going to be dark outside.
Yeah,
Wear a
who
jacket.
knows? But the game starts at 7.
You can always take it.
Podcast is at 5:30.
Yeah, 5:30, 5:45 we'll
Yeah.
start.
It'll be nice.
It'll
Sun
be
will be
nice.
just going down. It'll be probably about, I bet, 63 degrees.
Prime time.
Prime time.
Prime time.
It's going to be great.
Which is what Elman's going to be smoking
Prime
Monday
time.
night.
Prime
as we do
time.
the podcast. Prime time.
During
Yep.
on stage.
Correct.
Just a whole box of them.
Yeah.
Correct.
But be sure, just please make room for people. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's going to be great. Be
Maybe
loud.
even hug a stranger.
I don't know about that,
No.
but just be ready to just have some fun. Be rowdy. We'd love some crowd participation during the podcast.
Yeah.
So, please.
Alex is going to be here
Yep.
flying into town this weekend, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Tomorrow.
Man.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you so excited to see him?
Yeah.
Average.
I talked to him yesterday. Yeah, he's excited.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. It's going to be fun. I'm trying to think of anything else. After the game, half court shots.
Yep. Be sure to practice your half.
Shot.
Be sure to practice your half court shot.
Let's tell you about when I was practicing.
taking shots of alcohol at the half court.
Yes. Yeah. We'll have a
half-court
table
shots.
with
I really don't need that
100
much practice.
130 shots.
I have a ton of practice.
I tell you, I may have mentioned this last week because I haven't played basketball in a few years because of my body. And
My body.
I was practicing half court shots. Genuinely hurt my elbow shooting a half court shot. I was like, well, this is gonna be fun.
I can't wait to see. Jay's gonna swish it
No, I'm not.
first try.
I'm gonna shoot it like Rumble, turn around backwards, throw it over my head.
That's
know-
old Rumble.
There's a new Rumble.
There's been a new Rumble.
Oh no. And he can't do it?
I haven't seen him do it.
He can't do it.
What?
It's been there's been a new Rumble for like years now.
Hey,
Come
we
on.
didn't get to go to the games last year, man.
You know, the
It's
old
true.
one was probably
Rumble was not shooting half court shots at the games
is.
last year.
an empty stadium. He's probably out of practice because if you're gonna be that good at doing that half court shot, you got to do it every day.
You've got to.
Like my middle school PE teacher, he did it every day. He could do it.
What was his
did.
name?
I don't remember his name.
Mr. Skinner.
Mr. Skinner. He was good.
He counted like this, and I did this on the pod last week.
Yep.
1, 2, 3,
Oh, really?
4.
That
Yes.
is.
Well,
We
it's
talked
stuck
about
with
it.
you.
We talked about it last week. That's psycho
This is
behavior.
two weeks in a row we've talked about
For listeners-
Todd Skinner.
For listeners that don't know, that is he's counting pinky first. Pinky is 1.
Yeah.
Ring is 2.
Oh yeah.
Middle is
Ooh,
3.
nice. See, this is why we missed you last
For
week.
No.
people that listen, it's
You know.
great.
People that listen only. which is a good time just to encourage you that if you're
But-
listening, it's also
I think we
helpful.
just outed Rumble's identity, the original Rumble, because it has to be him.
subscribe to our channel on YouTube. It's Mr. Skinner.
Has to be.
Subscribe to our channel there and set notifications anytime you do. You can join along there. You can get some direct interaction with us whenever
Yeah,
you're on
it's
there.
true.
So, well, the Thunder are
Back, baby.
they're normal bad.
Bad, baby.
They play the Kings tonight,
And speaking of bad,
which should concern Thunder fans with the overall goal of
yeah,
I'm
not-
feeling that Thunder fans are concerned.
they're
Thun-
concerned.
We're once again too good.
to tank.
Too good to tank.
I'm gonna break that shirt back out.
That's right.
I've been breaking it out. Yeah, I mean, we're LeBron James, a healthy LeBron James away from having 2 wins,
But
but we don't.
currently we have 4 wins.
Yeah.
And might get 5 tonight.
I would bank on it.
You would.
Bank it, baby. That Kings team sucks.
Do you think that they would trade us De'Aaron Fox for Derek Favors?
Hey, you can always ask. That's what I'll say. You can
Maybe
always ask.
we'll sign Nick Stauskas, send him on over.
Stauskas?
Nick rocks, man.
Yeah. I mean the Kings. They could definitely beat the Thunder.
Oh yeah.
But Harrison Barnes has been their best player
That's problematic.
through the first 12 games of the season for them.
All the Thunder fans that are clamoring for Marvin Bagley, are they going to be able to see him tonight in person?
And Bagley refused to come off the bench the other day for them. I don't think we'll see Bagley.
Seems healthy.
Yeah.
Luke Walton, not a good basketball coach.
They should go ahead and let him go.
Just go ahead and cut ties.
But I mean, it's just
Maybe
it's the
bring Mike
same old
Malone
stuff
back.
it's the same old stuff with the Kings though, man. I mean, they're gonna fire him, they're gonna bring in somebody else who will last no more than 3 years.
You know, the goal for them is see if you can get 3 total coaches in 1 year.
Yeah.
Because they've done that before, right? Isn't that the year they let go of was it
George-
Jaeger? To Ty Corbin to George Karl.
To George Karl.
When
Yeah.
y'all just talking? Where were y'all talking about this on?
I don't know, something.
You've done a lot of podcasts.
I've done a few. Yeah. I've definitely heard that recently.
So the Thunder 4-6.
Yeah.
Here's what's hard is they smashed the Spurs. They didn't smash them. They beat the Spurs.
Beat the Spurs. They were getting killed in the first half. That was like Houston Rockets, get killed by 30 level of play in the first half. That was as bad as they played all season.
But weren't you just talking about, you were like, I leaned over to Joe and said, they're going to win this game.
Yeah, I did, because they were only down 10. They played so bad
And only down 10.
and only down 10.
So on Wednesday night,
Yeah.
this past Wednesday,
Mhm.
those same San Antonio Spurs, just 3 days after losing to the Oklahoma City Thunder,
Yeah.
beat the Sacramento Kings
Annihilated them.
136-117.
Yeah, annihilated
A
them.
21-point victory over the Kings just a few days later. And those Kings coming to the Paycom Center tonight.
Yeah, with the icy new uniforms tonight.
Oh, dang, for real.
The icy new
Those go on
court.
sale Monday.
Yeah, can't
Whatever.
wait. I'll be online.
We'll be there. I bet they'll be there at the thing.
I'm buying all of them, the starting 5.
All of them.
I wonder if they'll be good and I'll like them. Or
If
they'll
you
be
had to
bad.
buy a jersey right now,
Yeah,
who are you buying a jersey of?
Dion Waiters.
Oh my gosh, please. Do they have that?
You can customize
You can
any
custom.
jersey.
No,
Yeah.
what I'm saying, like if I was going to go in the store.
No.
No, not in the league.
Dang, that's
Dion,
crazy.
however, is trying to give away some of his old jerseys on Twitter right now.
Yeah, and his name is like Philly cheesesteak with a little block of cheese. Because there's one time I woke up and started walking through Twitter and I was like, who is this person that's retweeting everything? And it's Philly cheese block.
Yeah.
Oh, Dion Waiters, welcome back. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Dion. I really want the new jerseys to be good. I have a lot riding on this.
Well, and the court tonight. Did you just get what he's saying? The
I
whole
know.
court's going to look like the jerseys.
I know, but I can't buy the court.
You could buy a miniature version of it.
Ooh, true. You could also make that.
True.
Or you could start a multi-million-dollar or multi-billion-dollar company, then purchase the rights to
Hey,
it,
I'm
and
on
then
my
technically
way.
maybe the court.
I'm on my way, but I'm pretty far away.
but
But
on your way nonetheless.
Gonna be a while.
I'll tell you what's kind of cool though. I mean, you've been down there. If you haven't been to downtown Oklahoma City since they've switched over to the Paycom Center, like it's green all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was down there. We went at that Eat at Spark place.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is fantastic.
You
It's so
liked it.
cool. Yeah, down at the south side of north side of Scissortail Park. And that whole arena lights up the whole area.
Yeah.
It's green. The whole area.
For someone whose favorite color is green, I like it.
Is it really
You're a green
your favorite
guy?
color?
Green guy.
I haven't had a favorite
Wow.
color. Maybe
You don't
I
have a favorite color?
No.
I picked it in first grade. Stayed with it.
My son's is purple
I like
and then blue.
that. Like that. I'm blue guy.
You're blue guy.
Blue guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, blue's the popular one.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe
Pick
I'm
one.
I'm a green.
Choose one.
I'm probably a greenman.
You're green.
Choose it, and stay with it.
What are
Now,
your shoes? You got some green on your shoes.
I'll
That's
Three.
good.
I'll take green.
chosen.
Welcome to Team Green.
Team
Welcome
green.
to Team Green.
That's why I love the Paycom Center.
That's right.
Strong team.
It's a great team.
So here,
And if you haven't, but I was gonna say, if you haven't been downtown Oklahoma City in like 30 years, you're in for a treat as well.
it's going to look very
It
different.
looks very different. It's a glow up.
It looks great.
glowed up.
Glow up.
It does look great. This Pelicans game, guys, on Wednesday night, just quite a debacle in many ways
For the Pelicans?
for everybody, really.
Yeah.
I mean, the Thunder had this game in hand and were attempting to give it back to the Pelicans at the end of the game. It was just a rough game. If the officiating was rough, there were like 5 or 6 techs in the span of what felt like 30 seconds in the first half of the game. Josh Hart eventually got thrown out of the game. I mean, it was a mess. It was an absolute mess of a game.
Sounds like it was chippy.
It was a little chippy. It was more chippy between the officials and the Pelicans than it was the Thunder and the Pelicans. The Thunder they're a very poised team. They don't really have anybody that's gonna get like up in somebody's business.
You can't teach that.
You can't.
Can't teach that, especially like
I agree.
because when Russ was trying to get in his face, he just
was pointing.
he was just going to the back to the bench. He was
Yeah.
not going to
He was not going to engage that.
engage, and that's
Is there anybody on the team that would engage?
Lou Dort.
He is such a nice guy.
He is a nice guy, but he's also like the only person on the team that I would.
He's probably the only one that would be close to it.
Yeah.
What about his counterpart, Giant Dort?
Derek. No.
I don't think he's
Favors
gonna
is
engage
like
anybody.
seems like the most amenable.
Seems like when that's all
Yeah.
happening,
okay. Especially with this team where it's like,
okay.
when that's all happening, there's a bunch of de-escalators.
hey, can I?
Yeah, that's true. They all de-escalate.
De-escalate.
What about Kenrich?
Kenrich is
Kenrich seems like the guy that will throw down.
yes, but in a real setting, in a setting like that, he's like, no nonsense. I think that Kenrich has like a very even-keeled understanding of if I fight, I'm going to lose like a buttload of money.
You know who's the best trash talker or the most consistent trash talker on the team? Giddy.
Yeah, Josh will talk.
Giddy runs his mouth all the time. He
Get
hasn't
re-
been playing super great offensively. I mean, obviously he can pass and he's still doing great with that.
Yeah,
But
shooting wise.
scoring wise, he's not doing a ton. But man, when he does, he just talks a mess.
Just prepare yourselves because Josh, as he gains confidence and as he gets older, you're
He's
gonna
going to-
hear from him.
I'm thinking about
a
buying
lot.
a Giddy jersey, by the way.
Alex has one.
But I feel like I owe Shea a jersey purchase.
It's up to you.
Maybe JRE then.
Again, this is like the same thing with choosing your favorite color. You can
Exactly.
choose.
You just
All
have
of
to
them.
pick.
This is Jay's choose your favorite things
That's
pod.
true.
What about Muscala?
I like him.
Somebody asked the
Here's-
question.
Here's the thing: you're gonna want a jersey that you can wear for years.
Mhm.
In my opinion, of a
There's no
current player.
guarantee for anybody, Luke.
I
That's
know,
the
but
problem.
That's why I say pick Giddy.
Or man.
I would.
I would
is
pick.
my- I
I'd
would pick Giddy if I had to pick.
Speaking of man, we saw Trey Mann at the mall the other day.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
Was he getting some
Chinese food.
food?
Yes,
Yeah, there we go. Is he getting an auntie and
Well,
pretzel?
he was getting the Chinese food, which is a good
Is that
move.
real?
It's a
Solid-
great,
solid
it's a
move.
great
Yeah, yeah.
move. It's
Yeah.
very good.
No
Which
doubt.
one? Was it
The
the
one in the
Bourbon
food
Cafe
court.
or whatever?
Uh-huh, yeah,
Yeah, man, it's so
Good.
good. Cool
good.
Springs?
Cool Springs.
Cool Springs. That's good.
Yep. Didn't
Smart.
get there early enough for a car though.
God, it's hard once you get that car, you're not giving it.
We got the car.
So
We
if
got the
you're-
car.
if you're-
I saw the people getting up, and I was like, Asher, go get the car.
So
go
if
get
you're
the car.
unfamiliar in the
Yeah.
in the food court at Quail Springs Mall, which is one of the 2 malls that are left in Oklahoma, other than an outlet mall, is they have regular seats, and it's kind of a 50s vibe. And then
Definite 50s vibe.
How many total cars do they
I would say
have?
5.
5
Yeah,
cars?
there's probably
Yeah.
5.
And
Yeah.
those cars you
They're
can sit in.
booths.
They're booths.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And Trey Mann did not get one.
He didn't
Took
get
the
the car.
L on the car
He
game.
did. Took the
Quail
L.
Springs.
But did take a picture with my kids, and it was very nice.
What'd you go to
I
What'd you go to
knew
Quail
you'd take
Springs
a
for?
picture.
I didn't do it. I stayed in the car.
Okay, I just drew a
Okay.
picture of it happen.
Yeah,
Did Amy,
definitely. Yeah, she went.
your wife?
My wife.
So, and she knew it. She was like, "That's Trey Mann. I'm gonna go take a picture."
Yeah, we had to time it right. We didn't want to, not in the middle of the Chinese food.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Yeah, you can't ruin that experience.
yeah, but very nice.
Man,
My brother loves the Chinese food at Quail Springs Mall.
bourbon chicken. Just to be clear,
Shout out.
is that what we're doing?
Yeah, the bourbon chicken's good.
I don't know exactly his order.
I
but
haven't been to Quail Springs Mall in a very long time. So if
Yeah.
follow along with me here. So
Mhm.
there's one that is what would be on the north side of the food court,
talking
and then there's one.
directions?
Yeah.
Then there's one that's over here, kind of by the movie theater entrance.
Yeah.
Which one
Movie
are they
theater
both
The
still
movie
there?
theater is the best.
Movie
the
theater
better
Are
one.
they
is the
both still
go-to.
there?
Yeah, they're both still
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the
No
movie
doubt.
theater one burnt down at one point, but they rebuilt.
How would it burn down?
Something caught on fire,
Man, that's a scary day.
and then they put it out and they rebuilt. They rebuilt better than ever.
So can you, if on Monday night, switching gears a little bit, on Monday night, if you're in this and you're listening, you're like, oh, I forgot to buy my ticket. Can you still be a part of the game?
I think you can still buy a ticket with the link. That's what I would do.
But you can't. You can, but you're gonna have to sit in somebody's lap at the tap room.
Just get there early.
Get there early. You won't have a guaranteed spot though.
I'll be there.
There will be somebody at the door checking tickets.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll be there at 4:30.
Okay,
3:30?
sure.
2?
1. Let's have lunch.
How about let's just move there?
I can't guarantee the time I will be there.
I know.
always
I've
do
done this
this.
with you before. You'll
We-
be there about
I
6:30.
will
right?
try to be
Game
there by
starts.
6.
Oh man, the pod starts at like much earlier.
Okay, well, here's the thing. I have a trial that day.
Dude, tell the judge to just shove it.
One of these
Okay.
things takes.
Precedent, the
Precedent.
podcast.
I don't-
Just to be clear.
I will not. I
Oh,
will
man.
not for your
Will trial be
benefit.
all day?
I'm not going to tell you which one.
Will trial be all
I
day?
do not get to pick that.
But you just go on whenever it's time
I go on at 9 in the morning until we are done.
and you sit there.
yes,
Like, because your trials start right at 9.
yes.
This is just, I'm not mad.
It
It's
does.
just, I mean, I-
normally it will start at around.
it clearly
9.
makes sense to make your job the
We will
priority.
break an hour
Disagree.
for lunch.
Did
and then we
you
will be back.
did you tell him maybe we can just take a 30-minute recess
Can
for
I?
lunch?
No,
Judge,
I'm not going to tell the judge anything like that.
what's the chance that the judge is a podcast listener
Low.
and they walk in and they're like,
Hey, you got to go.
it's the L man.
Oh man, you got to go.
Oh
I'm
man, we
going
got to
to
get out of
say
here.
low.
But possible.
Possible, but low. And the
Down
last
to
thing,
dunkers are
the
everywhere.
last thing I would ever say is, "Excuse me, Your Honor, I have to go to a podcast. Can we schedule rather for this for another day?"
Yeah, don't do that.
No. So I will
Actually,
be at the podcast when I can.
When you get there.
we'll be marked. We'll march on that courthouse. Actually.
Yeah.
So
All right. Hey,
not-
we're changing plans.
change of plans. We're not
Monday
even going
night-
to the game. We're
Monday
marching
night
the
we'll be in
courthouse.
Stillwater.
Yeah. We're marching the courthouse.
PlayStation 5 time.
PlayStation 5, baby.
Why,
It's not
every
gonna happen.
Friday. Okay.
It's not
Darius
gonna happen.
Darius Bazley has been good, like straight good for this team the last 3 games, I would say.
Bench him.
And he has the thing that's been good about him is that he is playing within himself.
That's
He's
it.
taking the right shots. He's not freelancing. He's been good. Now, can he continue to sustain it? Mark Daignault yesterday said he thinks that he will. What?
Did you want to know about my PlayStation?
You didn't get it.
No, this is so. I follow the guy that tells me PlayStation 5 restocks are happening.
Yeah.
So I just saw it. It says Target. I'm ready for Target because I have a listener who's helped me and has me download the Target app and done all the stuff. Right.
Yep.
So it said Target restock, and so I just clicked my app and I click it's not there. So I click on the tweet. And I'm like, well, what does it said? The Target restock could be next. It wasn't even it was a false alarm.
So Bazley Mark thinks he can be that. This is something that's sustainable.
Yeah, what did he say the other night? And I can't remember which game it was, but he says that this is a new, basically like a new level,
A new ceiling that he's hit.
That
Yeah.
basically that can be.
And he's sustained it for 3 games now, which is cool.
How's he playing defensively? Like, I haven't been
Better.
paying much attention to how he performs on that end of the floor. It's more about how his control is on the offensive side. But
Yeah, he's been better. He looks like an NBA guy. I mean, he really does. If he can continue to play like he has, they will extend him and he will stay on this team and be a valuable member of it for a long time. Like, really could be a valuable member for a long time if he plays like this, where he's just a role player that defends. So Mark had a really interesting quote yesterday. I went to Thunder practice. Well, I didn't go to Thunder practice. I went to Thunder post-practice availability because I did not even see the practice court yesterday. But
are they back at the Thunder?
Yeah,
okay,
they have been. So I asked Mark about Bazley and his development. And I was like, what's the process behind helping Bazley become this player? Because he's played way more than himself. Like, what does that process look like to get there? And I kind of like summarized what he said and put it out there on Twitter, and people kind of ran with it. But the general like concept is that he doesn't want to box Bazley in with regards to like, just here's your jobs: defend the rim, rebound, shoot corner threes. Because he feels like a lot of coaches do that, and I think that's been done in the past. I think it was kind of done with Jeff Green a little bit when he was here, is that they didn't allow him to handle very much when he was here. And I think that there's a thought that a player like that could have had perhaps even a better career than Jeff has had he had the opportunity to kind of grow a little bit. So they want to give Darius some room to be able to figure out if he is a like off the bounce, like go get your own. And while also coaching him to say like, here are the things that we need from you though. Like, you have to defend, you have to rebound, you have to do these things in order to play, kind of thing.
Eat your broccoli.
Yeah. So yesterday, whenever I said that like Mark doesn't want to box guys in, well, the response was that, oh, so players just get to decide, they get to choose what they do and how many shots they get. It's like way over extrapolating.
Sure.
Like the sentiment.
Yeah, that's what Twitter does.
Are you saying they did that on the internet?
On the internet, it happened.
Shocker.
Oh my God.
So,
oh my God.
But there is like an element of, we're not going to tell you that you can't try to attack. But he said that Bazley has basically come to the conclusion on his own that he needs to be this kind of player, which is why he thinks it's sustainable.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Which
that was the biggest deal with Bazley is there was a maturity that people were really longing to see from him personally.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know anything about his personal life, and I don't mean it necessarily that way, but there's been responses that have kind of made people kind of turn their head a little bit, and then the game has kind of reflected that. But I mean, this is a big deal for him. Like, if he wants to carve it a long career in the NBA, this is who he has to become. And maturity. And it's also like giving the reality of like, the dude is still 21.
Still 21.
We forget so much that these are kids, basically.
All of them.
Young adults.
Except for Favors and Muscala.
Young adults.
Adolescence now goes to minimally 24 years old.
Who says that?
Science.
I don't know what that means.
Science? I don't know.
Scientists?
I don't know
Scientists. But yeah, and you think about that in the context of somebody's development, personally, like a 21-year-old in the world that's not NBA is very much expected to still be figuring their life out.
Yeah.
But with these guys, you're like, oh, but he's washed, he's done.
He's over. Yeah, I'm out. I'm out on him.
It's encouraging for sure. And it's hard because in this era of Thunder basketball, where at least minimally this season, we're trying to get that top 5 pick. It's hard. It's like, man, we want to celebrate the development, but also, did you pull your hamstring possibly for the next 3 months? But it is what it is. But it's been encouraging to watch him. Like I said, if you kind of go through the lineup, I mean, there's nobody that's been surprising. I think Dort's little pop back game where he Shot well again, was encouraging, but I don't expect too much of that to sustain. Shea's been out of this world. Time for him to, I don't know.
Dort's great. Why are you just brushing over Dort like that? Like it was nothing.
Because he's been pretty rough offensively from the 3-point line, particularly, but he was great against the Pelicans.
He's still only 2 of 7.
Yeah, but he still scored a lot of points.
Yeah, he's getting to the paint. He had 10 free throws.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he made 9 of 10, which is
that's awesome.
Even more impressive.
Yeah, it's so hard. As like I was what game was that? Maybe it was the Clippers game when I literally the sound of the ball hitting the rim between him and Teo in that one game. I was like everybody in that game. And I was just like,
yeah,
wow, we don't know how to shoot threes.
No,
but it's still kind of continuing on. Anyway, so Lou was good against Pelicans.
Yeah, he was really good.
I was going to say, there's nobody else that's really surprising me. Like I said, Giddey's struggling a little bit with his scoring, but still part of the game. And obviously, Mark still trusts him.
What did you think of Trey coming back from the G-League?
I only saw bits of it.
Yeah.
He had an incredible – he's such a dynamic finisher sometimes.
Yeah.
He had this one where he did this spin move kind of layup flying to the ground. And I was like, holy – that's not a normal.
He's very crafty.
He is. So, but I didn't. It's hard. I was definitely hit and miss on being able to really fully focus on that Pelicans game. So,
yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, I like the idea of man.
Yeah, I like man.
I like man.
I like man.
I like the idea of man. Did you see my tweet about Lou's dunks? Have you seen this stat?
Apparently, I've been in a cave because.
Okay, I'm really glad you didn't see it.
I didn't see your Bazley tweet. I didn't see anything about Dort.
So you have me muted.
He's unplugged. He's unplugged.
No, I don't know what's happened.
Wow. Okay. So last season, Lou Dort in 52 games. Guess how many dunks he had? Total dunks in 52 games.
I know the answer.
1,500 minutes.
40.
You fool.
7.
Oh.
7 total dunks. This season in 9 games in 295 minutes. Guess how many dunks he has?
17.
Foolish.
100.
1,700. Yes, he's dunked just. He has 10 already.
Yeah.
And
you want to talk about the easiest way to improve your finishing?
Dunk
the ball.
Dunk it.
Yeah.
I asked Mark yesterday. I was like, like the stats behind Lou's dunks, like between this season and last season. And he's like, oh yeah. He said that last season he made fun of Lou for like the lack of dunking because he was like, he just never dunked. He said it was just like astonishing that he just never did it.
Did you say that it seems as if this year Lou is a little more down
to dunk? Yeah.
Dunk.
What's funny is that Lou would just giggle so much if I said that to him.
Wait on Monday night when 130 people from Loud City are going to be going down to dunk, down to dunk. It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be hilarious. Anyways.
Yeah, man, bring that sign with you on Monday.
I'll do that.
Our down to dunk sign. Just carry it around.
Make it by 2. We can make a sandwich board.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
We don't.
You can make your own. So yeah. Anyways, he said that he wants them to dunk more, but he didn't know if that was a part of. He said that's not what like a specific goal that he gave to him, but obviously he's just dunking a ton more than he did last season.
I think that just kind of an overall kind of assessment of the Thunder here 10 games into the season. I think it's, as a Thunder fan, you have to be encouraged by a lot of the things you're seeing from this team. The development, the way they play, there's a lot of good things. And I think it's also one of those things where we have to be careful to not assume that we can extrapolate this 10 games to the entire season. A lot of things change. This team is better in moments than we maybe assume they would be.
Yeah.
But I still think it's important for us to remember that the clear goal for this team is to be bad enough to get the greatest odds at drafting a franchise altering player.
Yeah.
That's still the goal. Has not changed.
Yeah.
And so just be aware of that as we kind of continue on in the season. Enjoy the games, watch the development, celebrate when these guys have good games and all of that. But remember, like the organization, not just what we want as fans, but the organization is still very much wanting to be a team that is building through the draft. And so, and the Thunder will have, it looks like, 3 draft picks in this upcoming draft to hopefully hit on 1 or 2 of them. And if you look at the way they did it in 2021, with JRE, Wiggins, even Trey Mann and Giddey, I think they shockingly got 4 NBA players with those picks.
Yeah, we'll see on Trey.
Oh, man, I'm in.
I like him.
Yeah.
We just need to see if he can defend at all.
Man. But he's what? I think he's 14.
He's 21.
No. Same age as Bazley.
He's a sophomore. Or maybe he's 20. So Lou Dort last season from 0 to 3 feet shot 56%, which is not great. This season, 70.8%.
It's all them dunks, baby.
From 10 to 16 feet, can you guess? Last season he shot 39%. This season, what do you think he's shooting?
How many shots does he shoot from that?
It's not very many.
Because however many it is, it should be less.
It's not very many.
I'm gonna guess it's 35.
Okay.
I want to say lower too. 23?
0%. He's made none of the shots.
Oh no!
I don't know how many it is. It's not very many. And then really why his percentages are bad right now. He's like 23% from 3.
Yeah,
which is where over half of his shots come from.
Hey man, at least he's shooting them.
He's shooting them.
There's no lack of confidence in taking them.
It's just great.
Making them,
Not making them.
problem.
Yeah, he's taking 6 a game. And I mean, that was honestly a problem that we had with several of these guys. Like Robertson just wouldn't take them.
Yep. He keeps shooting them.
Ferguson wouldn't take them.
Man, I watched a little bit of the Raptors game last night.
Yeah.
It just feels great watching OG just be the alpha on that team. And like, oh, that would have been really great with those Paul George, Russell Westbrook teams.
Or with Shea and
Dort. Shea and Jort.
Jort?
I don't know who it is.
There are times where Jay just like lets go of what he's saying and
it's too early for me to enunciate. I even did some warming up in the car. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms.
You did?
The Human Torch denied a bank loan.
I'm surprised that we haven't seen on Reddit Lou Jort, where he's wearing
Lou Jorts.
Big pair of jorts.
All right, get on it.
Lou Jorts. They exist now.
Down to Dort. Down to Dort.
Oh, how do you guys feel about the Thunder account tweeting down to Dort?
I feel like it's probably an infringement on our creativity.
There's a cease and desist letter coming to them.
It's going to be written in crayon, piece of paper.
Hey, stop it! It just says stop it.
Stop it.
Hey, Luke, you'll be on the court Monday night. You can just take it and hand it to somebody.
I can serve someone.
Serve somebody.
I'll do it.
Okay, I'll tell you who it is.
Stop it. You stop it.
I'll let you serve it up. No, I kind of like it. It's kind of funny.
I hope we
It is funny. And everybody sends it to us, which is my favorite thing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, here it goes.
Yeah.
I feel good about it though.
We have proof that we originated that. We have a whole intro where that was the thing. Dort.
Yeah. What the? It's Dort.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Lou Dort, he's on your team. Oh, yeah. Lou Dort, yeah.
Lucan's Dort.
Yes.
Oh.
I only know him as Lou Gintz.
I only call him Lugans.
Hey, guys, I have a game, but it's
Okay.
really only for Andrew.
Okay.
Ray.
No offense.
This
Is a game. So we're 10, 11 games into the season, right? Which is roughly 1/8 of the season.
Uh-huh.
And there are some trends.
Oops, sorry.
No, I don't. Are we starting back over?
Nope.
I've never had a game. I don't normally bring this kind of content.
Yeah.
But I've just been intrigued by some trends that I've seen in the NBA. And so I'm gonna give you some data that I just pulled from NBA.com.
/stats.
Advanced stats.
Wow. Okay.
Team stats.
Okay.
So I need to know if these trends are real, but I'm going to give you some of the data, let you try to tell me who the team is.
Oh,
and
no.
then you're going to tell me
Okay.
whether or not this is a real trend that could sustain for these teams. All right.
Okay. All right.
I'm just pick at random.
Okay. Go ahead.
Some are positive, some are negative.
Okay.
This team, net rating 7.2, 110 offense, 103 defense.
That's good.
Currently 8-3. What team is it?
8-3. Oh, Jamon, I don't know.
Let me give you some more hints.
Okay.
Currently standing atop the Eastern Conference.
Oh, this is the Wizards.
This is the Chicago Bulls.
Oh, it's the.
Chicago Bulls 8-3. Hold on, don't go to your computer
I thought
yet.
the Wizards were at the top.
8-3, 7.2 net rating, 110 offense, 103 defense.
Yeah.
Is this real?
I mean, they're not that good, but they're good.
Where do they finish at the end of the season?
Probably in the top 5. Yeah, I don't know that they'll be at the tip top.
And then you got Vooch. Vooch is out with COVID for 10 days.
Yep.
But they're surviving. Patrick Williams is out for the whole season.
So far, so good. DeRozan's been great.
Did you see the play
Straight great.
where Alex Caruso
Yep.
got the ball, gave it to Zoe, and Zoe threw a full court pass to Levine? That was an awesome highlight.
It's
Zoe is, man,
it's
he would be
everything.
really good on the Pelicans.
yeah.
Idiots.
That is. It's just everybody. Everybody the whole summer was like, "Why are they going to do this? Why are they going to do this?"
All right, you ready
So
for the
bad.
next one?
I guess.
Is this real?
Yeah.
107 offensive rating, 102.9 defensive rating. Also 8-3. Who is this team?
Is that with the Wizards?
The Wizards.
Yeah.
8-3,
Yeah.
tied for first in the East
Yeah. Weird.
with the Bulls.
Weird.
If I would have told you that 10 games into the seasons, the Zards and the Bulls would be number one in the East,
Mm-hmm.
what would you say?
I would say you're nuts, bro.
Yeah. So I was going for. It's the point of the game.
You're nuts.
Nuts, man.
Oh, Jay, you're crazy.
So what's sustainable about the Zards? Where do they end up at the end of the year?
I think that they're top 6, but I don't know. They're definitely not this good. I think it's honestly their depth, because I think a lot of people just assume, oh, it's Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal's been great. Bradley Beal's not been great. He's shooting a career low from the field, 40%, and shooting 25% from 3. I think he's at 23 points per game. I mean, he hasn't been that low since the 17-18
So far,
season.
won the trade with the Lakers. That's what happens when you get 4 guys for one.
Yeah, and also
4 legit players. You got Montrez, you got
Trez has been real good, man.
Kuzma, KCP.
Yep.
Like
Dinwiddie was a part of that deal.
Yep.
So that's the depth helps them.
Is it
quite a bit.
real?
I don't think they're really good.
You think they're decently good?
Yeah, they're like
4, 5, 6.
make the playoffs.
Play in?
They could be playing
All
by
right.
the end of it.
Next, I've got 6 total teams. All right. Next up, 107.9 offensive rating, 112.2 defensive rating for a net rating of -4.3.
It's bad.
Currently 4-8 through 12 games. Who is this team?
4-8. Is this the Pacers?
This is the Atlanta Hawks.
Hawks. Okay. Yeah.
Eastern Conference Finals. Basically the same roster.
Yeah, the same roster.
DeAndre Hunter's getting more minutes. Obviously, he was not there in the.
Yeah, should be better.
Should be better.
Should be
So
more
far,
helpful.
not. On pace for 25 wins.
Yeah.
Is this real?
I think it's real. Yeah. Not that they're going to win 25 games.
How does it
but
make you
that
feel
they're-
that the Hawks are finally being what you said they were going to be last year?
Feels great. Honestly, I feel great. I left one of my Hawks takes on the cutting room floor for Slam and Jam in the preseason.
And you wish you'd have kept it.
I wish I would have kept it.
Coming back to earth.
Yeah.
How much of this is impacted by Trae Young and the new way of calling fouls?
Some, definitely some,
Yeah.
but not this much. They'll right the ship. They'll be fine. But
Playoffs?
yeah, they'll make the playoffs. I think they're.
Play in?
I would say they'll make the playoffs.
Play on.
Play on.
Next one. 107.6 offensive rating, 106.2 defensive rating, 1.4 net rating at a 7-5 record through 12 games. Who is this team?
7-5.
You skipped one. Yeah, I'll come
Is
back.
this
to
the Lakers?
Oh. This is the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Mm.
Alex's Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah.
Is this real? They would be on pace for 48 wins.
Yeah. No, not real.
Do they make the play in?
Oh boy, I'll say no. I'll say they don't. I mean, you look at the East standings, and
They're 6th in the East right now.
Yeah, I just don't. I have a hard time seeing it sustain.
Don't look at the standings. You're ruining my game.
I'm just gonna look real
Next,
quick at
next.
the, at
Can't
the
do it,
order.
can't do it,
At the
cheating.
order.
Cheating.
Just let me tell you.
I'm actually done with the Eastern Conference.
Okay, I'll just look at the East. So just let me tell you, teams that are not even in the play-in right now. Boston Celtics, just not even in the play-in.
They've
right
got
now.
a few more players-only meetings to get there, but yes.
They'll be there.
Yeah.
They'll be there. The Atlanta Hawks, obviously, that we just talked about, not even in there. So teams will have to, and then you have like the Bucks are at 9th right now.
Right.
Okay. I don't see them finishing in the top 6. And then I think it's even going to be difficult for them to stay in the top 10 because the East is decently deep. I don't know that I believe in the Pacers, although they did get a win last night. But the Pacers are on par, if not better than what the Cavs are. So, and they're at the bottom. So I think at the end of the day, there won't be room for them.
But they will not be a top or a bottom 5 team in the league.
No,
One of those
no.
tank candidates,
Yeah,
get out of here.
they've already won 7 games.
Yeah, it's
you
more than
know.
the Thunder will probably get in the whole season.
Next
up,
lose all their games.
109.5 offensive rating,
Okay.
108.7 defensive rating for a net rating of 0.8. This team through 12 games is 5-7.
5-7.
Is this real? Who is this team? 10th. I've already said it in the Western Conference.
10th in the West.
You know them. You hate them. The Portland Trailblazers.
Oh yeah.
The team for Slam and Jam this
Yep.
Friday, Saturday. While
Recording
you're flipping
today.
your flapjacks,
Flip your
mowing your
flapjacks.
yard,
That's right.
drinking your coffee.
I think it's absolutely real. I just don't think the roster is very good. They'll get better because Dame will be better.
They're currently 10th in the West. Would it be out of the realm of possibility that that's where they finish?
No, I think that they could be a play-in team. The West is stacked still.
Stacked.
There's a lot of good teams.
Pelicans,
The Pelicans. The Pelicans.
Timberwolves.
The Pelicans will be better than they have been.
I don't know. You got Shaq and Charles Baby coming back.
I know. Even just getting BI back will help.
Yeah.
A lot.
Jay, you skipped one.
I know. This is the last
You're
one.
just not okay.
This is the
I didn't
last
think you were
one.
doing it.
So Portland, you think this is?
I just don't think they're going to be that good. They weren't that good last year.
Yeah.
Like why would it be different? Like what's different about
Larry
them?
Nance.
Yeah, everybody was just so pumped about the Larry Nance thing.
They lost Carmelo Anthony, which apparently was a gigantic loss because Melo's been unbelievable for the Lakers.
He's been good. He's been legit good.
Which is kind of fun to watch.
Yeah.
Melo, probably top 3 NBA players of my entire fandom.
Yeah, I love how much the LA crowd loves
Oh
Melo.
my gosh, he touches the ball and they're like, I love it.
It's great.
All right, last one. This should be the easiest one.
Okay.
112.3 offensive rating,
Mm-hmm.
99.2 defensive rating,
Mm-hmm.
net rating of 13.1.
Mm-hmm.
This team currently 10-1
Mm-hmm.
through 11 games.
Yeah. Warriors.
What do you make of the Warriors this far?
Let's take a look at who they played, Jamon. Can we
The Thunder twice.
The Thunder twice, which helps. That helps quite a bit. So
Does not help the Lakers.
doesn't help the Lakers when you don't have LeBron. But here's their schedule. They beat the Lakers night 1. They beat the Clippers, Sacramento, Memphis, Charlotte, New Orleans, Houston, Atlanta, Minnesota, and OKC twice.
So how many teams have they beaten with a winning record?
It's
The Lakers?
the Lakers,
And
and
the
the
Clippers.
Clippers, and that's it.
Okay.
So
A little inflated.
it sounds cool. It sounds fun to talk about how great the Warriors are.
like they're not going to be 75-7 at the end of the season.
No, what they've done is that they've done what they're supposed to do. Like they're supposed to beat all these teams.
That's how the Jazz build their record every year.
Yeah, this is good. Like they're a good team. They're a top of the West team. Are they the title favorite? Are they the team that everybody should be looking out for? I don't think so.
Ever again.
I don't even know if they're contenders really.
Do not like that.
But the upcoming schedule, I think that we'll know soon what they are. They got Chicago tonight.
Ooh.
They have Brooklyn.
That's the top in the West and the top versus the East.
That's right.
Playoff.
This is the
Championship
this is
night
This is
tonight.
the title. The Bulls versus the Warriors. They got Brooklyn on Tuesday. That's a big one.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
They have Philly the following week.
Embiid won't be back. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, he'll be back by then. We'll know.
Will Ben Simmons play in that game?
No.
For the Warriors.
For the Warriors. No.
Tune in.
No. Tune in to find out. I think let's check back in on the Warriors at Christmas.
Okay.
And see what they are. Because everybody's kind of freaking out about them. Like, oh,
they're back.
Yay. This is who they
do have
are.
Klay Thompson coming. The funny one was like, I checked on Twitter the other day and Weissman was trending.
Yeah.
Like, this team is 10-1 and they don't have Klay Thompson or Weissman back. I'm like, Weissman was a detriment to your team last year.
Did we say Weissman or Wiseman?
Weissman. I don't know. I wanted to make it fancy. Weissman.
I think it is Wiseman.
I think it actually is it's pronounced with a V, so it's Weissman. Weissman. So anyway, I was like, y'all, let's just leave Klay
like
included in
Wagner,
that, but not or Nowitzki.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's what's going on in the league. Those are some updates.
Yeah.
Teams, are they real? Who knows? We'll find out.
Mostly not.
Mostly not.
But Andrew, at the end of that game, I declare you a winner.
Thank you.
Yeah, it wasn't really a game, I guess.
Well, there's a winner. It's Andrew.
Thank you.
All right.
You got a deep dive?
Deep dive.
Do you?
Kind of. It's kind of a deep review.
Okay.
I went to Arby's last night.
Oh.
Because they have the
some
new
wingies.
saucy nug wings. I don't know exactly what they're called. I think they're nuggets.
Yeah.
Honey BBQ
Mm-hmm.
Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
Arby's was bought by Buffalo Wild Wings.
Is that real?
Uh-huh.
Seriously. I
And
didn't
so
know
they're
that.
almost exactly like Buffalo Wild Wings.
But are they real wings?
No, they're not. They're boneless.
Boneless.
There's no bone. But they're like the boneless wings that you get at Buffalo
Mhm.
Wild Wings. The exact same thing.
Oh, yeah.
Like exactly.
Wow.
What's the cost comparatively?
$5. You get some fries and six
That's pretty good.
six boneless wings. You can get 9 for six.
Yeah,
I did
definitely
not.
get 9.
I got
you get six of each?
I got 6 of each. I
Oh,
wanted to try
man.
both.
Give me a quick overview.
Well, here's what happened is I got both, and I got double fries. I was not expecting double fries, but
Double fries.
$20 for
It
dinner
was-
at Arby's.
it was 10. It was a blessing. It was a blessing in disguise.
It's a lot of curly fries.
Oh yeah, animal.
Yeah,
tell you
you
that.
should because they're incredible.
It was good.
You like the long curly fry where you get a lot of curl, or you like the individual curl?
Of course, I like the long curly fry.
All
with a
right.
lot of
Just
curl.
making sure that
curly
you're not
fries, man.
Good.
Real good.
straight
Good.
good.
I did, however, after eating them, lay down and immediately fall asleep at around 7:30.
Is that what led to the coma?
Yes. So I would sleep.
Wow.
I was like,
Legend, man.
it was a meal, and it was good. I liked the honey barbecue better.
What was the other flavor?
Buffalo
Buffalo.
was fine. It was good, but I don't think I'll get it. I don't think they're not enough to crack my order,
Yeah.
but they're good if you're
Because your normal order is 5 roast beef sandwiches
no.
and a large curly fry.
Normal order is double roast beef sandwich, curly fry, mozzarella stick, water. It's good. It's unbeatable.
Water.
I'm a water guy.
You're waterman.
I'm a huge water guy.
Just love
Water guy and zero sugar ginger ale. That's all I drink. And wine and beer. But Arby's
it. Vodka.
And beef.
and beef. But I want Arby's also to sponsor me personally in my life because I sent you guys that thing. Or no, I tweeted about it.
Yeah.
They have the Arby's, and I've also tweeted about this. The Arby's sweats they have.
Yeah.
I want them.
So what you get after
buy
you eat?
them.
I
After
don't
you eat a
want-
roast beef sandwich?
Yeah,
The
Arby's sweats.
You do get the Arby's sweats.
That's when you eat
But-
2 nug meals.
But you can also just buy a sweatsuit, an Arby's red. I've not done it.
Say we got the meats.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's just all red. It looks good. And then someone posted that they got sent Arby's vodka.
Yeah, what is
Gross.
that?
I don't know, but I didn't.
Filtered through roast
hey,
beef.
I would drink
man,
it.
Larry Miller says that he's got your PS5.
I'm aware. We're in talks
Okay, then why are you trying to get one? You're trying to get multiple?
because then he could sell it and make money, more money.
Okay.
Is Larry coming on Monday?
Hell yes, he's my man.
Yeah.
Bringing me, he's my best friend.
Have you tried
I like him more than you at that game.
That's fine.
You're not bringing me anything.
Have you tried the crinkle cut? Have you tried the crinkle cut fries at Arby's?
No, I will never.
Pass,
I will
man, pass.
never deviate from the Curlies.
All right.
The Curlies are the best fry. It's the best fry in the game.
Chick-fil-A waffle fries, curly fries, 1A, 1B.
Have you ever gotten soft, undercooked Chick-fil-A fries?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Have you ever gotten this? If you get a soft curly fry, it's not good either, though.
I've never gotten soft curly fry.
I have.
That's the thing.
Because of the way they're cut, it's really hard to undercook a curly fry.
Yeah,
Just
and
the
if
truth.
you get the heel,
Oh gosh,
of the
terrible.
of the crosscut,
Yeah.
you're getting a lot of potato. Too much potato, and it's not good.
You don't have to eat
The
it.
only saving grace for Chick-fil-A is you take that disgusting fry, just completely cover it in Chick-fil-A sauce.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
It's okay.
It'll
it's okay.
Pretty much all of them.
it'll do you just fine.
Hey, I'll have Chick-fil-A today for lunch. I'm not.
You ever do the
talking
side?
ill.
You ever do the side salad at Chick-fil-A?
I have before.
What about the mac and cheese?
I have before,
I have before.
but they're not enough to crack my.
What about
My
the
order.
cup o' fruit?
I have done that too.
For breakfast.
I've really explored the Chick-fil-A menu,
I have too.
but I'm not.
I
changing.
actually haven't. Yeah, I've eaten some of their stuff. Salads are good.
My order though is perfect. Number
Breakfast
one,
burritos, fantastic.
number
Very
one,
good.
Chick-fil-A sandwich with pepper jack cheese and bacon.
Oh yeah, I do that too.
And then
but
I
do the
used to
spicy.
do.
Yeah, spicy.
See, I don't. I could get into it. I won't. But I used to do. I asked them to make the fries extra crispy, like well done,
Crossbar?
well done. They don't do it anymore.
Yeah.
They're like, sir, we have 8,000 people that are in line.
Yeah,
Can you
it
Yeah,
takes a
please
little
It is
bit
a
longer.
problem.
That's why they don't do it. It also burns out, and it burns out their things. But that's what they tell me anyway.
Have you thought about going to get yourself a personal air fryer for the office?
No, I'll never do that.
All right. Well, we'll be right back after this quick break. And we're back after that quick break.
Twitter questions.
Are we on like an hour and 30 minutes yet?
We're at an hour. We're at 52. We got to be done here.
Let's rock and roll some
We got
TQs.
7 minutes. Rapid fire. Elman,
Hey.
rapid fire.
First Twitter question comes from @OKCFan69, who wants to know: did Taylor quit?
Yep.
Can't talk about it.
Next one.
The
But
next,
he'll be there Monday.
He'll be
But
there
he'll be
Monday.
back.
The next Twitter question is from @Thunderboy32, who wants to know: not only looking at the assist numbers, where does Giddey rank in the NBA as a passer? He thinks he's top 15 or 20 or maybe even higher. Eyeball emoji.
Just real quick, who would you? So LeBron, Chris Paul, LaMelo Ball, maybe Lonzo Ball.
Yeah.
How far do you get into that list before Giddey makes the cut?
I mean, I think that he's
10,
I
12?
think you could easily say he's top 15.
Yeah.
I think it's easily said that he's that. And he'll climb that. I think he'll be a top 5 passer in the league. Like Jokic is one of them.
Jokic for sure. I'm trying to think of who else is out there that I'd really pay attention to his passing.
Yeah, I mean, you just look at like the assist leaders, like Trey Young is probably better.
Yeah. Rubio's
good. But yeah, I mean, he's at the tops.
I know we talked about it, I think last time we were on the podcast,
Luka.
but that pass Luka for sure. That pass he threw from out of bounds to Darius Bazley across the court.
So sick, man. It was
I just
unbelievable.
watched it and then Alex told me that you can go on NBA.com and go through their individual stats and watch.
interactive-
Oh my gosh, it's incredible.
interactive box score. Yeah.
But it's just fun.
You
to
watch it
watch
just
him.
fly through the air and you're
Yeah.
like, what is going on? Like,
Yes.
you have time to think what is happening.
Giddey is genuinely, in my mind, like can't miss basketball, even when he's not scoring. Like I just love what he brings on the floor.
Yeah, he's really good, man. Super good. But yeah, probably top 12, 15. Maybe we can make a list. Maybe for Monday night we'll make a list.
Yeah, that'd be good content.
All right.
Best passers in the NBA. Alex, get on it.
Hey,
Alex, do the work for me.
Yes, please. Thank you.
our next Twitter question comes from @Trav_is_funny, who says he hates being this guy, but Jimmy Butler ankle injury last night. Is there a chance that the Thunder win the Down to Dunk game on Monday? If so, can we get lost in the moment and soak it all in?
Definitely.
He knows the franchise plan and everything, but he selfishly wants to have his cake and eat it too.
We're
choosing dumb.
We're gonna
This
choose
is choosing dumb.
Let's
man.
choose dumb on
100%
Monday.
Choosing dumb.
It's not being at a game and being able to cheer, which I haven't cheered at a game in a very long time. But let's just choose dumb on Monday.
Definitely choosing dumb.
Hey, guys, our next Twitter
I'd say
question.
high likelihood Jimmy Butler's out on Monday.
They probably look at the schedule too, and they're like,
Yep. Let's just
"Do
send
we
him back.
really
to
need to
Miami.
play him?"
Miami
Guys-
look like world beaters, and now they've lost to the LA teams back to back,
Yeah,
and they're going to lose to the Thunder on Monday. It's going to be hard, man.
it's gonna be great.
I'll probably try to restart the franchise at that point.
Our next Twitter question comes from @Cody, son of Steve, who wants to know, what is something I need to know to sound smart about the NBA today?
If you can identify if a team is switching defense or not, just always say, "Man, they need to switch more,"
Yeah, and then
you'll
just
sound super smart.
throw the word drop coverage in there too.
Yeah, man, they're playing too much drop coverage. They need to switch. Say that in front of your friends, and they'll be like, "Wow,
wow.
you are a genius."
Hey, I want to pause just for a second and just make sure that people, if there's anything you would specifically want as part of the live pod on Monday, let us know. You can just, respond to the tweet from today's podcast, just because we're trying to put together a fun night of content for the tap room on Monday. So if there's any kind of segments you want to make sure we have or anything you want to make sure we pay attention to, any questions, we'll send out TQs when we get closer to it. But I don't know. I was just thinking about the fact that we want to have a good time with y'all. So just let us know what you want to talk about.
Yep.
Hey, guys, our next Twitter question comes from @Echelon Copy, who wants or says he's losing faith in Poku and he hates himself for it. Convince him he's wrong, please.
It's just too early. It's just too early to be right or wrong about Poku. Either way, like we just need more time.
I'm going to be honest with you. Like, number one is he's not playing very much. So it's hard I don't get super bummed, about too much from him because he's not playing a lot. But the thing for me is he's played every time I've seen him, it's felt like he's been so much more in control and not chaotic,
Yeah.
which is what bums me out because I love chaotic Poku. But
Yeah.
I just think for me is I'm more encouraged by the fact that he's trying to stay within the game.
He's played 55 total NBA games.
Yeah.
And like we can't say that he's this or that. If he wasn't playing at all,
Yeah.
like if they just weren't playing him, he's playing 15 minutes a game. If he wasn't playing at all, then I would be like, okay, I'm very worried. Or if he was or if they were like they assigned him to the G League and left him there, then I would be like, okay, now we need to rethink some stuff with Poku. And he'll probably play for the G League this season.
Yeah, why
that
not?
will likely happen.
That's
But-
not quite the same as sending him to the bubble. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
come to the arena 5 hours earlier, play this game, and then we'll
Yeah.
see you at the game at 7.
Yeah.
It's like that's what they did to
Yeah.
Vitt the other day.
Yeah, they're playing today at 11, and then they'll recall the guys before the game tonight that are playing. Like Teo could play in both games.
Has he been assigned to the G League?
He's been assigned.
Oh, I
to the
didn't- I
G
missed
League.
that.
You missed everything.
Apparently.
Wow.
Apparently Twitter was not in my world yesterday.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey,
Hey,
Twitter's
good. It's
losing
healthy.
its luster with me, man.
It's
It's
healthy.
not quite as cool anymore.
wrong. Hey, guys, let's go to our next Twitter
You
question.
do Twitter better than
Wrong.
anybody.
It's your
else.
worst take you've ever had.
Really?
Twitter is my favorite social media. I'll never give it up.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
It's great.
It can be also terrible.
When it's wrong. You just don't. You need to edit your followers. I edit mine down to a very, very, very list. You've almost fallen off
why? I don't do anything.
when you touch my face. Hey guys, our next.
Apparently that's a trigger.
Hey guys, our next Twitter question, and likely our last Twitter question, comes from
Tell me-
@Bangelope.
All your favorite things about Taylor again.
No, from Bangelope, who says she had a box of Reese's Bats Halloween cereal, and they were better than the original version. Is there a holiday or seasonal cereal you believe to be better than the OG version?
I do feel like Reese's really has that market cornered because you can take a Reese's cup.
Yeah,
It's good.
it's fine.
Good.
It's
A
great.
little too much chocolate around the rim.
You take
Wrong.
you take a Reese's egg,
Yeah,
a Reese's Christmas tree.
way better. Way better.
Way better.
I like just original mini cup.
The mini cup.
The miniature cup. I have some in my
the
freezer.
chocolate to peanut butter ratio is way off. It's way off.
My freezer right now. It's great.
It's way off. Chocolate to peanut butter ratio way off.
Here is the thing: the best holiday cereal.
That's what I was going to say. What other options are there?
Well, this is not really the answer because it's not a variant of something. It is Count Chocula because it is the only holiday cereal that has broken free of the holiday cereal genre to become a mainstay cereal.
It's not just Halloween.
Available all year round.
True.
But Boo Berry and Frankenberry disappear after Halloween.
Yeah.
Count Chocula is the best. He's year round.
I like Count Chocula.
It's good. It used to be my favorite and like growing up.
Yeah.
What other holiday themed cereals
I don't
are
know.
there?
What other holiday cereals? I don't do holiday cereals, I guess, is what I'm learning right now.
What's your go-to? What's your constant in your... You probably aren't eating Cinnamon Toast Crunch as often as you want.
That's
too much.
I mean, in your 30s,
yeah, you got to be a little more mindful about cereal.
I have a little bit of self-respect, so I'm not
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Not doing that all the time. I mean, I don't really have a constant, honestly. I'm always dabbling here and there. We had some Cracklin' Oat brand, some Cracklin' Oat man.
Crackling Oat Man.
That's good.
That's a top 5 podcast moment of all time.
That was a great moment.
I love going back and watching.
So I'm looking at these holiday cereals. Most of them are Christmas themed cereals.
So, or you like talking about like Lucky Charms with
there's a
Christmas
Kellogg's
trees.
Elf on a Shelf cereal.
There's
not buying that. Christmas Crunch, Captain Crunch, Christmas Crunch.
I don't even eat cereal ever.
Rice Krispie holiday colors, which doesn't taste any different. Yeah, I don't know. Sugar Cookie Toast Crunch.
All of them are Christmas related.
They're all Christmas. Elf the cereal.
These are terrible. I have to leave.
I'm not kidding.
Andrew, it's been a great pod.
Chocolate Lucky Charms that are snowman themed. I don't know.
I'm not a cereal guy.
I don't dabble in.
So I'm not going holiday variants. It's hard to keep milk. It's hard to buy the right amount of milk.
It's
going to go bad with a single person.
Cereal's a family man's game.
Cereal is a family man's game. That's true. I bet you go through 3 gallons of milk a week at least.
Yeah, that's true.
You buy in bulk? Is that a bulk purchase, or you just go to Brahms get 3 gallons?
You're going to Brahms every night of the week.
Yeah, we don't discriminate where we get our milk from.
Do you mess with non-dairy milk?
Really? You're just not a Brahms man?
We go to Brahms when we do.
Where else you go?
Go to Sam's.
Brahms
Crest.
Brahms does
Aldi?
everything.
Uptown?
Brahms does everything better. I don't know if you know.
Right by where you work out, man. That's all I'm saying.
It is. It's great.
Brahms does everything better, including milk.
I agree. It's great milk.
It's the
not
best.
Restaurant cleanliness. Still gonna make sure they don't do that better.
That's part of their new jingle.
Their milk is good though.
Brahms does everything better except for restaurant cleanliness.
All right, join us Monday night. Can't wait to see you guys.
L-Man will be there about 7 p.m.
Peace.